Well, that's right, John. The heavy snow has been avoiding us most of this winter. We still have some time. We'll see how it goes. We had a little bit of snow out there this morning out towards Route 2, for example, Fitchburg and Lunenburg picking up just about 2 inches of snow. That was kind of the sweet spot. Before that had some sleet and ice on top of that, made for some tricky travel out to our north and west today, but that was about it. We do have some heavy rain and wind coming in tonight as we get the second part of the system. Also, be on the lookout for a possibility of some thunder out there later on overnight tonight. We clear out tomorrow. It is on the breezy side. And then we have quite possibly some of the coldest air of the season coming in this weekend. So be ready for that. You can see watches and warnings up and down the East Coast this afternoon. Tornado watches in a good chunk of the southeast, where we have temperatures in the mid to upper 80s right now down there, and the mid to upper 20s in upstate New York. So quite a bit of a contrast, and we have quite a bit of a storm system setting up along that boundary area right now, with watches and warnings making their way all the way up the East Coast. We are under wind advisories right now here in the Bridgewater area, and you don't have to go too far to the south before you pick up some high wind warnings on our south coast and down towards the Cape. And we do have some winter weather advisories still in effect off to north and west, where there could be a few icy spots tonight. So keep in mind if you are traveling up that way. Now for the national map right now, we have this double barrel low set up along the East Coast, and that's been producing quite a bit of rain today up and down the I-95 corridor, for example. Some thunderstorms in this as well, and all of this air mass will be moving north overnight tonight. So we do have some heavy rain in store for our overnight. Not right now though. We have temperatures outside the BTV studio about 40 degrees with some fog and some mist out there, and winds currently are out of the north, so that's keeping us on the cool side for the moment. But as this area of low pressure moves up the coast tonight and we get into that warm sector, temperatures are going to rise, and that's when the heavy rain will make its way in. But we're pretty uniform right now. Temperatures basically in the upper 30s, lower 40s across most of eastern Massachusetts down towards the Cape. Slightly cooler again out here out towards Worcester County, for example. Worcester right at 32, Fitchburg at 34. So if you are traveling west tonight, keep that in mind. Temperatures do drop off, and there are some cooler spots out there, and that's why we do have that area of mixed precipitation, a little bit of ice, a little bit of light snow showing up. Right now, if you head west on the Mass Pike, you might run into that. But we're going to be focusing on this heavier rain that's going to be moving up the coastline tonight and getting into our area. You can see it on radar, very easy to find all of these downpours right now moving across our nation's capital, for example, down towards Atlanta, Georgia, seeing some heavy rain and thunderstorms this afternoon, all the way down to the Florida Panhandle. And so all of that's going to be moving up the coast. Now, we're still going to be close to that boundary line as low pressure moves basically right across southern New England. You don't have to go too far before you see that area of mixing and even some heavy snow up towards ski country. It doesn't take a lot for that temperature to drop just a few degrees. So, it's not out of the question tonight that we could still see some slick spots out here. So keep that in mind if you are traveling. Don't be surprised if you were to see some sleet or snow falling. But predominantly, I think temperatures will be just warm enough so that we'll see mostly rain here, with temps actually eventually rising into the upper 30s for lows tonight. Now, tomorrow, as I head out to the bus stop in the morning, we'll still see some raindrops out there right around 40 degrees, and we'll eventually warm into the upper 40s tomorrow afternoon. But that's going to be a bit deceiving because the winds will also be picking up, so it'll actually feel a bit cooler to the skin. So keep that in mind. Now, for the weekend, it's kind of a 70-30 setup here. So Saturday will be definitely the dry day, mostly cloudy skies, but look at temperatures again, 33 for a high Saturday, and then we go down to the teens for lows Saturday night. So keep that in mind. Sunday, we're saying partly sunny, but don't be surprised if a few snow flurries or snow showers are in the air here and there as temperatures get back up into the upper 30s, and then we get unsettled again as we start next week.